Welcome to our guided meditation for the ego. When you are ready, sit comfortably with good posture and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose to a count of 4. And pause for 4. Breathe out through the mouth for 4. Pause for 4. And repeat. And while we are doing this simple breathing pattern, we are observing the breath moving around the body. This is just a little bit of mindful breathing to warm us up before we progress onwards. Just continuing to observe the breath moving through the body. We are not controlling the breath, not forcing anything. Simply observing. And now at the beginning of our meditation session, let us remind ourselves that for the next little while, all we will be doing is sitting, breathing and meditating. And for this short amount of time, that is all that matters. Continuing to observe the breath moving through the nose, deep down into the abdomen, and gradually back out through the mouth. Let us remind ourselves that it is normal and natural for the mind to wander from time to time, and for us to experience some thoughts and feelings. That is completely normal. All we must do is gently guide the mind back to the breath as we continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now we are about to progress on to the next step. If you like, you may pause this video here and continue to practice mindful breathing before progressing onwards. But for now, I shall continue into the next step. Continuing to observe the breath, we begin to label our thoughts and our feelings. And so we are observing the breath moving through the body. And when a thought or a feeling occurs, we are simply saying to ourselves, this is just a thought, or this is just a feeling, reminding ourselves that such things are just ruminations of the mind and unimportant, and then continuing to observe the breath. And we can do a similar thing for any other type of distraction. Whether it is a thought or a feeling, a sound around us, or anything else, we can just say, hey, this is just a thought, just a feeling, just a sound, and then return to observing the breath. Just remembering to guide the mind gently back to the breath when we need to. It is a natural process. We are observing the breath, but of course the mind will wander from time to time, and so we just gently guide it back. As we continue to observe the breath, we start to become aware of a place of silence and peacefulness within. Allow yourself to observe that space now. It is a space of pure, empty silence. Investigate that emptiness that is at your core, and notice when you look deeply within, when you see your absolute core, it is a place of complete nothingness and emptiness. Any thoughts about yourself, about your life, fall away, and your mind becomes silent as you continue to observe this space of complete emptiness within. And now this is the part where we release the ego. We simply continue to acquaint the mind with that emptiness, that silence that is at our core. And as thoughts and feelings continue to arise, we remind ourselves, this is just a thought, this is just a feeling, and we continue to observe our innermost nature, a nature that is like the cosmos and the air. It is an energy, an infinite energy, but a silent and a peaceful one. And just allow yourself to observe that now. As your mind becomes quieter, you will find that there is less movement, and you are able to simply place your awareness in your core, in that place of pure peace and emptiness. And so let us place the mind there now. Simply embracing the empty nothingness within. And now again, in just a moment we shall progress to the next step. But if you like, feel free to pause and continue to meditate here, meditating on that space of emptiness and silence within. Remembering to label your thoughts and feelings, and continue to do that for as long as you like. This will release your ego. And now let us progress on to the next step. Having released our ego, we want to now create a positive, pure sense of the self. And to do this, we will connect with our core values, like so. Bring to mind one quality that you hold most dear. For instance, for me, the most important quality for me is compassion. And so go ahead and bring to mind a quality of person. For instance, it could be gratefulness, as I say, compassion, peacefulness, lovingness, loyalty, any such quality, go ahead and bring that to mind and label that quality to yourself. Simply say the name of the quality. Now, bring to mind a few times in your life when you have lived in accordance with that quality. As an example for me, for my quality of compassion. When I think of compassion, I am reminded of the weeks when I spent running to the hospital to see my mother-in-law every day, to spend hours with her there while she was terribly sick. And so that is me remembering times that I enacted the quality. So go ahead and remember a few such times when you enacted this quality that means so much to you. Allow yourself to truly see those memories in your mind. And now let us take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let us go ahead and choose another quality of person. Again, some examples are compassion, kindness, peacefulness, love, creativity, and so on. Choose a quality that you hold dearest and name that quality to yourself. Now bring to mind a few times in your life when you have most keenly felt, most keenly lived by this quality. So for me, for example, my quality right now is gratitude, and I'm remembering doing the Edinburgh Fringe as an actor, and there was this one particularly wonderful day when I was extremely happy, and so I'm expressing gratitude for that and remembering the gratitude that I felt at that time. And so we're simply bringing to mind times in life when we have most felt and most lived by that quality. Allowing those memories to truly be vivid and large in the mind. And now let us go ahead and we'll take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And that is our guided meditation for the ego, in which we have released our ego, but then also recreated it as something very positive. You might like to continue to practice this meditation. Feel free to rewind back to the beginning and repeat the process. I thank you for joining me for this guided meditation for the ego. And may I ask that you remember to subscribe and to like this video. I appreciate your support. And if you would like to, why not join me for a private meditation session on thedailymeditation.com. Thank you for listening.